Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video on Goddess of Genesis S. Now, today we're going to be diving in and giving you guys my top 4 personal heroes that I think are definitely worth re-rolling on if you are going down the re-rolling avenue. Now, I know not every single player likes to re-roll in games like this, myself included. I am not for re-rolling. I am all about taking the game's RNG that is given to me at launch, and then basically through summons trying to accumulate the SSRs that I want to accumulate. But nevertheless, there are loads of people in games like these that play these action RPG games that have been playing them for years, and all they want to do is basically have the perfect, what they call the perfect start. And with that being the case, that includes re-rolling until you get somebody specific. So that's going to be what this video is going to be all about. It's going to be bringing you guys my personal top 4 early game heroes that I think are definitely worth re-rolling for if that is what you're looking to do. But on top of that, we are also going to throw in some SR heroes, because for all of my free-to-play peeps out there, and not only that, not all centered around free-to-play, but nevertheless, anybody out there that is not looking to do re-rolls and don't have a lot of SSR heroes, or maybe you're just getting shafted on some of your rolls because it is RNG, it is a gacha game, you're gonna accumulate a lot more SR heroes. And so therefore we wanted to highlight some of those SR heroes to also basically enlighten you on what heroes we think early game are good. And then, like I said, we're going to be diving in and giving you all of the information behind that as well, to support my claim and why I think those heroes are good. But before we do, as always, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. It helps me out, it helps grow the channel, and allows us to create awesome content just like this. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a look at those SSR heroes that I highly recommend focusing on early game and or re-rolling for if you are going down the re-rolling avenue. Now, the first thing I need to mention off the bat is that this is going to be my personal opinion. Now, I did do my own research on the heroes in the game. I read up on the skills. I tried to develop the 4 heroes that I absolutely think work well as in comps, and what they would work better with other heroes, no matter what other heroes you have pulled. And not only that, I did consult with a couple of the other players that have been playing the game in the China version and also the Southeast Asia servers as well, just to basically check and balance on my opinion and if I was thinking different, or maybe they had a different opinion on it or whatnot. So this is kind of what we have accumulated. It's going to be a total of 4 different SSR heroes, and then basically a total of 4 SR heroes, just for those players that are not looking to re-roll and or they do not get lucky with these specific SSR heroes. So again, as always, the SR heroes are going to be the ones that you're going to be wanting to focus on long term, just because you're going to get loads of copies of them, and until you can get SSR heroes to replace those upgraded versions of the SR heroes, then you're inevitably going to have to use SR heroes. So without further ado, let's dive right in here and take a look. Now, the first hero that we're going to be putting on our list right off the bat is going to be none other than Dracula. So we're going to be taking a look at him. Not only does he look like a certified badass vampire, as he does, but his skills are really, really good. So he is technically going to be focused all around and centered around a tank. So he's got a leech ability. If you don't know what leech ability is, it's basically he has the ability to suck life from the enemies and give himself, heals from that. The next thing up he's got is he buffs the entire team with magic defense. So again, another very good, buff for your entire team. So he's kind of like a support tanky class. Next thing up he's got is a cheat death ability. So obviously he has the ability, instead of taking fatal damage, he gets to cheat death on using that skill. And then last but not least, he also has reduces damage taken by the rest of the team through his life link ability. So again, just a very, very good overall tank that you should not feel bad about, re-rolling for or getting. Now, the next one up we've got is going to be none other than Lucifer. So Lucifer is going to be a little bit different. She is actually a single target damage dealer, but she is a nuker. That is right. So this is going to be all focused around doing single target damage to a specific enemy, but she does have a skill, and I believe it is her ultimate. She has a skill that will allow her to to do a consecutive attack. So she basically attacks a second time if she kills the first target that she attacks with her super. So with that being the case, she is going to be a fantastic nuker hero to get in there. You basically run her on if you run her on manual play, you can focus on the guy that she will absolutely one-shot kill, and then if she one-shot kills them, using her ultimate, it will proc. It'll instantly throw her into a consecutive attack. So again, just a very good damage dealer, and one you should not feel bad about getting in early game, especially on a reroll, because she will help you progress through the content a lot smoother. Now moving on to the next one is going to be one that a lot of players can actually get early game, and at any point in the game, really, just by, spending a little bit of money. So this is going to be Valkyrie. A lot of players have already talked a lot about her. She is going to be another tank. She's a great tank. And then, like I said, she's very easy to obtain for spending a little bit in the game. So if you were curious on where to spend that, if you head over to if you head over to the event section, underneath the War Goddess Has Descended event right here, you can, like I said, you can spend a little bit of money. I dropped $25 in the game currently because I wanted to get her, but not only that, I also invested into the developers because I do like the game and I am 100% enjoying the game. So we dropped $25 into the game. We are able to collect these shards. We will continue to collect these additional shards as we level her up, which then will allow us to level up her and progress her even further. But I definitely think her kit is very, very good. Not only does she have the ability to protect others from taking damage, she has very good survivability on her own. She's got a self-heal and an immune shield for herself. And not only that, she's got a shield ability to shield your team members. And then, like I said, with the event coming up, you can collect loads of additional shards for her as well to easily start up her, or, basically evolve her a lot sooner and quicker than some other SSR heroes. Now, the last but not least SSR hero we have on the list is going to be none other. We got to scroll down here really quick. Right here. So this lovely Merlin. Now, Merlin has been featured on a lot of the advertisements in the game, and it is for a very good reason, because this chick is insane when it comes to AoE damage. Now, she is the complete opposite of Lucifer. Yeah, Lucifer. I guess that is technically the term. She's the complete opposite. So she is all around AoE damage. So not only does she have a really good AoE damage, that she puts off herself with her ultimate, but she also has the ability to buff the AoE damage for the entire team. So if you are also running other AoE damage dealers, which a lot of people will do in their comps in action RPG games, because you're facing normally a lot of other enemies, or in PvP, other full teams. So therefore, running AoE damage is never a bad idea. So like I said, she does have that buff that she buffs the AoE damage of the rest of your heroes. Like I said, she does do a crazy amount of damage for her ultimate as well. So her ultimate is actually going to be this meteor shower, and it deals damage equal to 230% of her intel to all enemies. So again, very cool. Like I said, she is a super good unit. Now, before we swap over to the SR units in the game, I just have to say one thing on my notes here, and that is going to be all SSR heroes are going to be good, right? Like, you're going to be able to find a way to synergize them into any comp, any situation. You basically just have to figure out how that SSR performs, what their skills do, and where they actually shine, and what heroes they shine next to. So again, don't disregard if you don't happen to get these SSRs on this list specifically. This is just my personal opinion on the best early game heroes that if you are re-rolling and going down that re-rolling avenue, that you should not feel bad about stopping the re-roll process if you happen to pull one of these four. So moving on to the SR heroes, and these are going to be SR heroes, like I said, to focus on if you did not do the re-rolling process, and not only that, if you are summoning and you haven't really gotten a lot of SSR heroes or copies of those, it's going to be inevitable. You're going to need to run SR heroes because they are going to be the next best thing, and you accumulate them a lot faster in the summoning process. And because the game gives you a lot of SRs for free, so you're going to be able to level them up and, evolve them and star rank them up higher, basically a lot sooner. So that's going to be a reason why we wanted to feature these in the video as well. So the first one on the list is going to obviously be El Hanzo over here. Now, I don't know how to pronounce the first name because I am an American and I'm a dumb English person, and that's all I know how to speak is English. So with that being the case, that is going to be Hanzo is what we're going to chalk her name up for this video anyway. But what makes her really good is she has amazing AoE amazing DPS, single target, and AoE. So she's going to be a hybrid hero, and like I said, it makes her very versatile, and she kind of fits in there with a lot of different comps, because she can also, like I said, get the AoE buff. If you have like an AoE buff or, you know, hero like Merlin, like an SSR, or basically, like I said, she could do AoE damage, which is always good, and then she also has really good single target damage. And then also, if you do want to invest a little bit of money into the game, as little as $5, you can get her to a 3-star rank. So again, very, very cool. And like I said, she is at that SR rank. You can get lucky and pull her just on the regular general summons. Now, the next thing up we're going to be taking a look at is going to be Mr. Lancelot. Now, he's going to be kind of going back to like a Lucifer. He's like a poor man's Lucifer. Let's put it that way. He is very driven. He's really good at single target damage. But one really good thing that he has is going to be a heal debuff. Now, if you're not really sure what a heal debuff is it basically if you were going up against an enemy team, whether it's PvE or PvP, and your enemies are doing a lot of healing, therefore you can run Lancelot. He will put a debuff on that team, which means they don't receive a good amount of heals, or, you know, enough heals, you know, to sustain their team, basically. So again, it's very, very cool. He's got a really nice, interesting kit, and like I said, he is focused all around single target damage. Now moving on to number 3 on the list that I have, is going to be none other than Miss Venus. Now, the reason why we really, really like her, you might be thinking, ugh, she doesn't really look that cool. She's a showgirl. She's got a microphone in her hand, but she's got a very good kit, especially at that SR rank. Now, she does have a big heal, single target, and AoE, so she's going to be very vital to keeping your heroes alive with those heals. She has a shield that she can actually apply to an ally, which is very nice, and then not only that, she gets a bonus to her speed when she drops to under 50% health, so very, very good in late game or later matches when she has taken some damage already. She gets below that 50 mark rank on her HP. She increases her speed, therefore allows her to go a lot sooner than the other heroes on your team, therefore popping off more heals, therefore continuing to keep your heroes alive. So again, very good SR rank. Now, last but not least for the video, when it comes to the SR rank heroes, where do we have him at? He's right here, and that is going to be Poseidon. Now, Poseidon is going to be that one of those free SRs that I think everybody just got yesterday in the game from the developers for free. So you do get one copy of him. You can get him, like I said, he is an SR rank, so you can get him very easy from doing regular Destiny summons with your summonings that the game gives you for free, or investing money into the game and getting summons that way. But nevertheless, he's going to be a very good tank. Now, he has got a couple insane, amazing abilities, so do not think that just because the developers give you him for free that he is not vital or he is not a good hero. I'm going to tell you, you're going to be sleeping on him, and it is going to be a mistake. He is a very good SR hero for sure, if not one of the best SR heroes. Right off the bat, the number one thing that he has is going to be a taunt ability. Now, this taunt ability does give him basically gives him the ability to attract the enemies only to focus fire on him and not the rest of your team. So why is this very vital? Well, it's good because he basically allows him to mitigate the damage from the rest of your teammates and allow your teammates to continue doing damage or buffing or supporting or whatever their role is, you know, without getting damaged or creamed by the enemy because they are focus firing on Poseidon. The next thing up that he has that's super ridiculously good is he has the ability to remove CC from your team or from your allies on the team, and then not only that, he is able to block incoming damage. So he blocks incoming damage from the rest of your team members, and he has the ability to remove a CC. If you don't know what CC is and you're playing an action RPG game, well, I don't really know why you don't know, but it's basically crowd control, and that crowd control is going to be like stun effects or you know, like frozen effects, anything like that, that is going to be a crowd controlling ability that affects multiple heroes. He has the ability to remove that. That is going to be insane. That is crazy, that he is a tank, has the ability to, you know, geez Louise, what am I trying to say? He has the ability to remove that CC from you guys, block incoming damage, and to protect your allies by making all of the enemies focus fire on him using an taunt. So again, that's going to be it for the SSR rank, but like I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be my personal opinion, so take it for what it's worth. But like I said, I did back this by in-game research on looking at all of the heroes that you can collect. I reached out to some of the long-term players that have been playing this game since the China and the Southeast Asia servers, and like I said, I just double-checked with them, wanted to make sure sure that what I was thinking was correct, and they all agreed with me. So without further ado, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video, and I will see you guys on the next one.